Good job. An architect who's really talented, has done a lot of work for him. He's got a flair, a beautiful Hispanic flair in particular. And he comes from originally a place called Cuba, which we will be taking over almost immediately. Cuba's got problems. We'll finish one first. I like to finish a job. On the way back from, what we'll do, on the way back from Iran, we'll have one of our big, maybe the USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier, the biggest in the world. We'll have that come in, stop about 100 yards offshore, and they'll say, "Thank you very much, we give up." Good job. An architect who's really talented, has done a lot of work for him. He's got.
I can't even tell if he's being serious or if he's like fucking around, because that's just how it is. Anyway, here's CNN talking about Trump on Iran right now.
Is there anything, if Iran does not agree to not enrich uranium, do you think that the president would ever agree to that? Is there a deal where that's not part of it that he would agree to, in your view?
So I don't think they're going to permanently give up the enrichment of uranium. The question is, how long will they agree to suspend it? I think that's what these negotiations are going to be about. And just for historic context, when Ayatollah Khamenei, the previous supreme leader, signed the nuclear deal with President Obama, I was reading his speeches very carefully. For week after week, for about 2 years, it was defiance, 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 bluster. And then suddenly he gave this speech calling for heroic flexibility as a prelude to compromise. So Iran only compromises once it's exhausted all other possibilities. And again, this blockade, I think, is proving more effective than people know.
How much longer do you think they could last?
They could probably still last weeks, maybe even months longer than that. But there are signs that they want to talk.
Kareem Sajapur, maybe let's hope for the Dolphins' sake that happens. Great to have you here tonight. Up next, another state has just joined the battle that is now playing out in the United States when it comes to redistricting. My congressional source will weigh in on that fight that could determine who controls Congress come November. Also, Joe Rogan says those charges against James Comey are nuts. His take ahead and why he's criticizing the Justice Department. Also, it's wheels up for the new Air Force One, apparently now this summer. We have new reporting on why President Trump will have amenities fit for a royal family.
I guess they're going to tell us what that is. Vidgard Hytrulo. First local news piece is out too, by the way.
May Day brought thousands into the
Cori Bush invites controversial streamer Hasan to speak at St. Louis May Day
streets
protest.
Across America today, a tradition rooted in the labor struggles that built this country. In St. Louis, the march came to Alo Plaza, but the story that followed it there was not just about wages. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Kelly Jackson. Cori Bush is running to reclaim Missouri's 1st congressional district from Wesley Bell in the August Democratic primary. Today's demonstration was her most visible public step toward that race. Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, is live down.
Bro, what the hell is controversial streamer Hasan? We're on a first-name basis now?
Town.
Kelly, here at Alo Plaza, a crowd of a few hundred turned out for May Day. Cori Bush is turning out for something else. The beginning of what she hopes is a march back in the road to Congress.
I saw this guy in the crowd. He was looking at me funny. Now I know why.
But the most important moment of her day didn't occur here. She hasn't taken the stage just yet. The most important moment of her day so far happened on campus at Wash U a few hours ago, when she answered a question that has been following her since she started previewing this event on these grounds yesterday. The question is about her special guest tonight, who will be joining her on stage, Hasan Piker, the online streamer she personally invited to St. Louis as her guest. Just a few days ago, members of Congress filed a formal bipartisan resolution naming Piker and quoting his own words, that he said America deserved the September 11 attacks, that he said the sexual violence of October 7th, in his words, didn't change the dynamic for him, that just 16 days ago he said Hamas is better than Israel every single time. These aren't mere allegations. These are his own words now in the congressional record, and I asked Cori Bush about them this afternoon. If you knew that, why invite him to St. Louis?
So, first of all, you have to ask Hasan Piker about Hasan Piker's words. The same way that I talk to you and you say inflammatory things, the same way that I talk to someone from the New York Times. Usually, you're saying negative things about me, and I'm still standing here talking to you. And so, Hasan Piker, like asking Hasan about what Hasan said is what you should do. Asking me about what I said, that I can stand up for. The same way I don't know about what other people who are podcasters or what, I am getting a message out to the people that listen to them. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting a message out to the people who listen to you.
I want to let it be known on the record, I denounce Hasan Piker. Okay? I want to let it be known, I denounce HasanAbi Piker. Now that we got that out of the way, let's continue.
Tonight, Wesley Bell's campaign responding. Campaign manager Jordan Blaze telling us that Cori Bush should apologize to the Missouri families who lost someone on 9/11, to victims of sexual violence, and to people, to families of military personnel killed in terrorist attacks around the world. His campaign writing, quote, "We should all be angry at Donald Trump, but, quote, let's channel our anger in ways that don't sink to his level of hatred." Again, Cori Bush and Hasan Piker set to take the stage here in just a few moments. Live downtown, Mark Maxwell, 5 on your side.
God, local news is so ass, dude. The way you guys reported on this is very disingenuous. Obviously, you guys didn't know research the full context of the comments he's made, spouting AIPAC propaganda. Bro, did the entire world get a memo? Dog. This is the reason. Your fans are your biggest haters?
We shouldn't support. Not that we shouldn't support our workers, but I feel like that's a different deal. The fact that we don't even talk about International Workers' Day. Like today, people said to me, why are you all doing something for International Workers' Day? Like it was.
We're a part. I mean,
it was a
the American labor force is a part of the international labor force.
Yeah. Well.
Bro, I ain't had shit to eat today, man. Fuck. Yo, these are fire, actually. And it's got more kick than you would expect.
Oh, yes. And so it was shocking that that was a jab at me. Was that why are you all like what is International Workers' Day? When I just sat with I just rallied.
You know what it feels like? This stuff like, oh, do you condemn Hasan? That shit. It feels like everybody knows the truth, but we just gotta like play this song and dance, you know? Hold on. I wonder where it is. Is it here?
We've got to move very quickly to ban partisan gerrymandering across the country and move to a different system of government. I mean, right now, there's mandatory single-member districts, and I think those single-member districts help to generate that race to the bottom, and we might have to move to multi-member districts where Democrats and Republicans
transform images with Photoshop, design graphics with Illustrator, edit videos with Premiere Pro.
There's some noise coming from I don't know where.
No matter what you want to create, Adobe has the tools you need to bring your ideas to life. It's all in Creative Cloud.
The Adobe ad is still playing, but I don't know where. All right, it's gone now. You've been hacked by the North Koreans, Hasan? Dude. My volume is max. That is not something I hear. Are you okay? No, there was definitely an ad that was playing earlier. Treasure Train, Farm the PBS, level 1. Hype train, treasure train. Trump only at 64% with the Republicans is over. Yeah, the dam has broken. Okay, Republicans are at 68% approve, 34% disapprove on Trump. The MAGA swamp fever has broken. For 9 of the last 10 years, it was rare to see Trump drop below 88% approval. He's 20 points below that. The cult is collapsing. What is this? You're breaching containment in the LA mayoral race? Mayor Hopeful Huang takes donation from Twitch streamer suspended for anti-Semitic comments, of course. Part of the Hasan Piker DSA contingent. What the fuck? Wait, who? From Michael? Oh, it's not even me, bro. They're talking about fucking Michael from Pennsylvania. Bro, y'all are so dumb. Dude, I was like, I didn't get fucking suspended for anti-Semitic comments. What the hell? Bro, that's so funny. Y'all are so fucking funny. That is hilarious, dude. That's Michael from Pennsylvania, bro. That's not me. I disavow him, of course. Par for the course, as expected. I disavow every day of the week. I disavow Michael from Pennsylvania. One, because he's not from Pennsylvania. He's from Taiwan. I just want to let the record be known. That's so funny that you guys saw the headline. You guys saw the headline. Mayoral Hopeful Huang takes donation from Twitch streamer suspended for anti-Semitic comments. And you literally thought, oh, here we go again. Another Hasan Pikers. Yeah, I just like this. Pops and Ox. Hasan Piker publicly condemns Hasan Piker. I want to let it be known on the record. I denounce Hasan Piker. I didn't know Mike went that hard. I was a little hopeful on Star after he was on your broadcast, but sit down, Walter Masterson gave me second thoughts. I mean, he's better than the rest of the fucking top level hopefuls, so. Finally, you denounced the anti-Semite Hasan Piker. I did. What is this? Throwback Thursday when Dem strategists trying to find a Joe Rogan to the left vowed to leave behind the hall monitor style Dem politics that turns off younger audiences. A year on, they've run a month-long campaign to cancel a Twitch streamer wildly popular with young people. Just ignore meme. Thank you for the 20 tier 1 gifted subs during the fucking treasure train. Are you thinking of having DSA's Francesca Hong on soon? I would love to see you plug another progressive and socialist candidate. Yes, I am. I'm planning on it. Okay? Are you happy? I am. Did you have fun at the rally? It was great, but it was a little hectic. I won't lie. Have you seen this performative LARPer? Oh, he's trying to be just like me, bro. Look at that. Donald Trump trying to flirt with Claudia Scheinbaum. Dude, what the fuck happened at this forum club, dude? There's like 7 videos that are all insane. Like increasingly more insane. Is he just losing his dang mind further and further? Is that what it is? I've seen, even like when I was looking at my even when I was like looking at my what do you call it? Like looking at my Twitter feed every now and then, like peeking, it was like another dumb fuck shit that Donald Trump said.
Gulf of America. And the president of Mexico called me. He's not too fond of me anymore, but when she heard about it, it was put in some paper. Somebody leaked it someplace always. You always have leaks when you're in my world. Leaks are a part of life. And it was leaked that I was going to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. And she's a beautiful woman, a very nice, I never like to talk about beauty because it's usually the end of a...
Oh my God. Oh my God.
political career. If you say somebody's a beautiful woman,
Stay away from her. Stay away from her. You disgust me. Stay away from her. Stay away from my queen. How fucking dare you? How dare you?
they say, what a terrible, terrible thing. Everybody hates it except the woman that you're talking about. They love it. So I won't say she's a beautiful woman, but she's a fine woman. And she is. And she's got this incredible, beautiful voice, elegant voice. She was a ballet dancer. She's got this beautiful voice, and she goes, President, no, President, tell me, you're only kidding. You're not going to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, I am. I'm sorry. No, please. Anyway, so they don't love me too much in Mexico right now, you know.
Wait, he's running the classics?
That's why guys like me are in a lot of danger. You know, consequential people get in a lot of danger. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's his new rotation. He does this whole, I'm consequential, I'm that bitch. That's why they trying to kill me.
Going up a hill, Harvey, just going up a hill. Robert E. Lee heard that. Stonewall Jackson was killed as great general, and so he didn't have him. He had another general, and they were going up, and he sent 5 messengers on 5 horses, hoping that one would get through because they were all being shot. It was a bloodbath, and it was never fight uphill, me boys, never.
He's so fucking stupid.
Fight uphill. He was fought uphill, and they just got wiped out. But that whole, to me, the Robert E. Lee era with Ulysses S. Grant, Abraham Lincoln. I mean, to me, that is such an amazing. You can learn so much from it. But it was such an amazing time, such a horrible time, beautiful in certain ways, but such a horrible, horrible time. They heard they were going up a hill.
Photos are nuts too. U.S. President Donald Trump gestures during an event at the Villages Charter School at the Villages, Florida. This sort of activity is actually quite common in the Villages. He did the double dick suck again,
And
huh?
she hates when I dance too at the end too. She hates when I dance to what's sometimes referred to as the gay national anthem. You know that. She hates it. You know, that song was number 5 32 years ago, and it went to number 1 32 years later. There's never been anything like it. It never hit number 1. It was number 5 32 years ago, and it went to number 1 for months during the last months of the game. We love that song. And she hates when I dance.
He is somehow. I believe your theory that he's gay. Oh, he's gay as hell, bro.
Water, and now it's the Gulf of America.
Are you kidding me? He is the gayest. He might be the gayest American president. Like, he's gayer than Abraham Lincoln. Trump explaining why he doesn't get a dog. Oh, this one was the crazy one where he's like, all these cognitive tests he keeps taking apparently, and he keeps acing.
In California, Gavin Newsom is not good. But he gave the worst interview a month ago. Did you see it? Where he said he was incompetent, he can't read, he can't write, he can't do it. He said he's horrible for testing. We should give him a cognitive test. I took 3 of them, aced all of them, by the way. 3 of them. You know, I'm the only president to take a cognitive test.
Ooh, not good to admit. Perhaps not the best thing. Ooh. Oops. Yeah, they did it because I'm so smart. They did it because my brain works the best. That's interesting that he's admitting that.
I don't think Obama could pass it. I don't. Didn't he get into Harvard with a C average? I don't know. What's that? I don't think he could pass it. I don't think, well, Biden isn't. Give me a break. You know, the first question is very easy. It's a lion, a giraffe, a bear, and a shark. They say, which one is the bear? And everybody says, 30 questions. Everyone says, very standard. It's a very standard test, but very tough around those last 10 questions, not too many people, even in this very room, unlike Newsom, I'll say, this room of geniuses. He said, I'm in a room of dumb people. That was not good. That was not good. You know what happened to him after that? It wasn't a pretty, but I'm in a room of brilliant people, but a lot of you wouldn't have been able to answer those 10 questions.
Why are they clapping? Why are you guys clapping? The questions are man, woman, camera, TV. Why is that? Why are you clapping at that? You're like, yes, Mr. President, we are fucking stupid. We're way dumber than you, Mr. President. What a fucking stupid, stupid world we live in, man. What a dumbass world we live in. I have looked up the cognitive test.
And when I got the score in the test, the doctor said, wow, I've never seen, you know, you have 5 doctors lined up. They're all over the place. I said, should I take it? You know, I've had different phases. They've said, he's a mad genius. I didn't mind that too much. Then they said, he's a horrible human being. I don't like that much. Then they said, he's really not a smart person at all. I really hated that. So I took a cognitive test, and I said to the
Can we prove it's not a laugh track? No, that's just how Republicans are. They're fucking bots. Anyway, you might have noticed that I'm sinking into my chair because I'm unbelievably fucking tired. Oh my God, what is this photo? Look at this thumbnail. Oh my God, this article. All right, I've done 8 hours today, half day Hossie shit. You already know. But I'm unbelievably tired. No gaming, sorry. Love you guys. I'll be back in Los Angeles tomorrow. Okay? This pick goes hard. Hell yeah, it does.